Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'll be reacting to Chinmayananda Likes and Dislikes. Robbers on a Seeker's Path. Yeah, okay. And it was kind of interesting. It said likes and dislikes and robbers on a Seeker's Path. Don't quite seem like they match together, but let's go ahead and find out.
रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत् तौ ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनौ Indriyasya for the sense organs, Indriyathartheshu in the sense objects. All your sense organs, when functioning in the sense objects, of form and color, of sound and smell and taste and touch, the sense stimuli, when the sense organs are functioning in the sense objects, ragadveshau vyavastitau. It is universally, vyavastha, it is a universal law that every one of you has got your own likes and dislikes. It is natural. You can't avoid it. Even though the Lord has made this wonderful and beautiful world for you to enjoy, you cannot. Every one of us come into this world, and first we divide the world into two. Things that I like, things I hate.
Hate is quite a strong word there. I think dislike was definitely a good word. Like and dislike, you don't have to necessarily hate something to dislike it.
Swamiji, I don't like that, I hate. And therefore you start running. All your life, autobiography is running away from what you don't like and run towards what you like. Is it not? Till today, what have you done? Running away from what you don't like and run towards what you like, isn't it? And the world has got another joke on you. Whatever you don't like follows you. Whatever you like runs faster than you.
Yeah.
This eggplant, I don't like it. I don't know why. There is no reason, but I don't like it. Any place I go for bhiksha, 5 different dressings, the eggplant will be there. And the lady, the hostess, says, Swamiji, this is not available here. But then my young nephew, who is in the a pilot, he brought it all the way from Madras. See, the eggplant in Madras will come all the way to Delhi. Why? Just because I don't like it. No, I like sweets. As I go to the table, I find 4 or 5 varieties of sweets, because in India that is a great art. Now I say that, sweets are there today. By the time I finish the food and look at the sweets have gone. My own devotees have removed it, because I am diabetic.
Oh,
they all
no.
removed it. I can only remember the taste that I had in the last. This is in the world. Is it? I don't want my wife, I want the other man's wife. Now, the other man's wife is not available, and my wife will never leave me. How?
That is kind of, obviously he means it a joke. But yeah, I tried, again, this is kind of going along the line. At least that one seems a bit different from me. Maybe, I don't know. It's more along the lines of being satisfied with what you have. That way, and also, of course, not having such a really great expectations of things. It's really weird to say that, though, to say that you have low expectations means you have low standards. Not necessarily. But just don't have this standards of that's so ridiculously high that are almost impossible to achieve. kind of like likes and dislikes. I guess it kind of brings back to a little bit of the dating game in some parts of the U.S. where there are a lot of people with super high standards, and they because they think they deserve so much from someone, and it's just it doesn't work out too well for them. They end up being single for some parts, or just settling, and because they're settling, that they're just not happy with their relationship. So they're going to be this, even though the person that they're with is actually really a good person, but because they have this thing in their mind that they're settling, and they're just going to always be disappointed. It doesn't matter how many good things this other person does. This person has their settling mind, and it's just going to ruin the relationship. Like, I guess whenever he said about I don't want my wife, I want the other person's wife, but she's not available, and my wife will never leave me kind of deal. It made me think of that.
This goes on. Raga, dvesha, likes and dislikes for the sense organs in the sense objects is universal. Tayorna vashamagached. Understand that it is universal, but don't yield yourself under their sway. There are some people very hard and fast. I like it, I don't like it. Such an individual cannot live an honest life. Their sense of justice, their mercy, their kindness are all twisted. Why? By their likes and dislikes. They can't afford to live an honest life. And sometimes these likes and dislikes can destroy all that you have built up your whole lifetime. Nixon is an example. A whole lifetime he has built himself and prepared to become the greatest president of America. And truly he would have been. But his likes and dislikes are so sharp. One little mistake, everything is wiped clean. Isn't it?
I'm sorry, in some of those parts there's like another voice there. That was weird. And that's why I made that weird look. I'm like, what the heck was that?
See? Like that you may have, every one of you will have in your own family someone who has got sharp likes and dislikes. They will blast their life, however noble and glorious they may be. Because of these sharp likes and dislikes, they will be compelled to make compromises, and these compromises will be their grave.
Ooh, I wonder if that's what I was talking about earlier, about people who have really high standards. However, it's kind of weird to say like sharp likes and dislikes. At least they're quite clear in what they like and dislikes. It's kind of odd to say it's a bad thing. I mean, if you know what you like and you know what you don't like, personally, I think that would be fine. At least you know what you like and dislike. Hopefully, you've at least tried it and then judged it accordingly, and not just say I like it, dislike it because you've never done it before, you never tried it, which would be kind of weird to do. But there are people out there like that, to say, oh, I don't like that because it has a color or it represents something or it's whatever, and they just don't even try it and say they don't like it.
It is natural. Every human mind will have likes and dislikes. But don't come under their sway. Why? Tauhasya paripandhinav. Those two are paripandhinav, looters on your path. In your path of life, if you have got these likes and dislikes very strong, they can loot away all the achievements and greatness that you have built it up. And you have to die in disgrace, in sorrow. Tauhasya paripandhinav. Therefore, don't yield to it. But understand, likes and dislikes I have already told you. Everyone has got it because every one of us is now at this moment, we have got the old inhibitions with us, the tendencies of the past. So long as there are tendencies and vasanas and we are working under it, things that are conducive to my vasana I like, things that are against that vasana I dislike. Right? The eggplant, when it is opened up and cooked and it's sitting in your plate, it has got white small things in it, and it has somehow come to my mind that they are all worms. Therefore my disgust for it. And I see everybody enjoying, beautiful. Woo! Now how did I get it? It is my vasana. Think. Thus everybody has got a kink in their own mind. And those that are conducive to that kink, I love it. Smoker loves cigarette because he has got the smoking habit. So long as you have got vasanas, you will have likes and dislikes. But don't come under their sway, meaning don't live according to your own vasanas. Try to fight it out and change the vasanas.
Okay, that ended a bit abruptly, but I'm guessing that's because of that's moving on to a different topic. Yes, of course. Don't sway under your likes and dislikes. I may not quite fully understand what he means by that. Again, in my opinion, so long as you give something a fair shot, you know, and like the eggplant example, I hope he tried the eggplant and tried different kinds of eggplants. You could try one eggplant, like, I don't like that one. And then another eggplant comes, you don't start judging all the other eggplants based on that one. That could have been just a bad one, that could have been prepared maybe not in the way that you like. Other eggplants may have been prepared differently to where you like them, so you may end up liking certain kinds of eggplants versus that one, or maybe it's the way it's prepared that you'll like versus dislike. So that's how I would interpret that, or at least how I live my life. I try to, at least I said this with food and drinks, I like to try at least all the food and drinks. At least give it a fair shot to see whether I like it or not. I don't know if that's what he means by that, but again, it's my likes and dislike. I will at least give things a fair shot. Try them before I say I like or dislike it, even if it is something that I've tried before but in a different method. For example, the eggplant, if it was just they cooked the eggplant and presented to him and eat it, didn't like it, and then all of a sudden there's another place that cooked the eggplant, maybe had some stuff mixed in with it and boiled with some kind of soup or something and presented, I'm not going to just say no because I don't like eggplant, but this could be a different eggplant or a different tasting eggplant because of how it's prepared. Or it could still taste like crap, I don't know. But that's what I'll say. Like, and so that's how I understand it. Don't be swayed based on your past experiences, because this other experience, this new experience could be different. And if it is, give it a fair shot before you start judging whether you like or dislike it. Alright, that's how I interpret it. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. That's how I do try to live my life anyway, in terms of liking and disliking things. I can't say that I like or dislike something if I've never tried it, and I cannot say that I like or dislike something necessarily if I tried some portions of it. The eggplant. Alright, that's my reaction to like and dislike. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.